Activision presents a smashing blast from the past. Fasten your seatbelts for a Beanox recreation.
How's it going, everybody? It's me, it's your friend, it's the Awkward Commentator, and welcome to my brand new series of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, the remake of Crash Team Racing that originally came out on the PlayStation 1. Crash, I am so very sorry to make you stand in that pose for a while. I'm pretty sure that was extremely painful. It looks painful because he's kind of holding his jaw right now, or not holding his jaw, but regardless, what do you say we actually get past the title screen? That way Crash can actually have a break. And you know what? I'm actually going to skip through this, so future me, do all that. Okay, so, for the purpose of this particular series, we're going to be focusing on Adventure Mode. As you can see right here, I don't have any practice files on this account, but on my other account, I actually did go for 100%. There is 101%, but the requirement for 101% is actually rather difficult. I'm not that skilled at the game to actually go for 101%. It's only 1%, but honestly, it's not that worth it. So I'm just going to go for straight up 100%. Now with Adventure Mode, you guys should choose Nitro Fueled mode. You can play with any items you have unlocked, switch and customize your character and your cart as you see fit, and you can actually change the difficulty from medium, hard to easy. However, there's also Classic. Play the original experience just like it was back in the days, one character from beginning to end, no customization or difficulty settings, but still get all the rewards. We're gonna go with Classic to make it a little more difficult on ourselves, because I believe Classic is, I know it says no difficulty, but I think it's set on the normal difficulty. First up, we have the star himself, Crash Bandicoot. Next up, we have Coco Bandicoot. Coco, load in, please. Next up, we have the polar bear, Polar. Next up, we have the adorable little Purra. I think that's how you say it. I'm just going to assume Purra, because, you know, I mean, he's like, what is he, a tiger? Yeah, I think he's a tiger, but he looks like a cat, so I think a tiger and cat, they're in the same family, right? Next, we have my least favorite of them all, Dingo Dial. Next up, Dr. Engine. Tiny Tiger. And the villain himself, Dr. Neo Cortex. Look at that in the background, look at that, oh my god. Neo Cortex, or Neo, you have a very high ego of yourself. Regardless, I think I'm actually going to play as Tiny throughout this adventure, because my practice file, I played as someone good. I played as Coco. This time, we're actually going to play as someone evil. We're going to go with Tiny. So what do you say we dive on in?
Creatures of this planet, I come to compete.
So you pesky earth slugs like to race, eh? Well, I, Nitrous Oxide, am the fastest racer in the galaxy. I travel the stars looking for creatures to test my skills.
It's a little game I call Survival of the Fastest. Here's the way we play.
I challenge the best driver of your world to a race for the planet. If your driver wins,
I'll leave your miserable little rock alone. But if I win, I will turn your entire globe into a
concrete parking lot and make you my minions. Get ready to race for the fate of your planet.
Welcome to the adventure area. You can travel around this area and practice your driving skills. The dots and stars on the map represent warp pads, which lead to races. When they flash, it signifies they are open to play. To access a racetrack, drive onto a warp pad that has an active warp vortex, and it will take you to the track's starting line. Finish the track in first place to win a trophy. As you collect more trophies, other tracks will unlock. Good luck and drive fast.
Now, as you guys saw, my battery is dying. I forgot to charge my Pro Controller last night. So future me is going to cut this out, but I'm going to switch to my Joy-Cons right now. Okay, we are good. I have my Joy-Cons now. This is going to feel rather weird, but controls real quick. Believe it or not, the B button, I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch. I believe you can also play this on the PlayStation as well. Use the L and R button to jump. Use the L or the ZR button as a rear view mirror. Look behind you, see if there's anybody behind you. And if you're drifting, press the... Okay, so use either L or R.
To access this track, you must first collect the number of trophies required to turn on the warp pad. To get trophies, you must race other open tracks and come in first place.
Thank you, Uka Uka. So, in order to drift, you either hold the L or R button down, and you see that little gauge in the bottom right corner right there? The higher it fills up, or once it's all the way full, press the other button that you're not using to drift, and you actually gain yourself a little speed boost. And I believe this is stuff that they'll explain as we progress through our adventure. Controls that I'll explain throughout the adventure as well. Each track is going to have 3 different game modes. You're unable to access the 2 other game modes until after you complete the race and you earn the gold trophy. As you guys can see right here, we got our little icons right there, symbols, whatever you want to call them. There's a trophy, there's a relic, and there's a token of sorts. So what do you say we dive into the first track, Crash Cove? Let's go! Now, at the beginning of each race, if you want to get yourself a small boost, make sure that you have your gauge in the bottom right there in the red. Otherwise, you will get or if you do, you'll get a boost. This is how you drift right here. You can only do it up to 3 times until you get a full burst. There are items throughout this game. Don't ask me what the names of the items are. I know what they do, I just don't know what the names are. This bowling bomb, I believe is what it's called. It acts as a green shell in a ways. And then you have Wumpa Fruit. If you look in the top right corner right now, you have Wumpa Fruit. We have 6 right now. The more Wumpa Fruit you collect, the faster your cart will go. Not to mention, if you get a full 10, which is the limit of Wumpa Fruit that you can get, then your items will actually upgrade. You see our TNT crate right here? Allow me to demonstrate once we get another crate. Now, Wumpa Fruit are collected throughout the course. The track itself, you can get them in these boxes right here. I believe I don't exactly know how many come in a crate right there, but I believe some are also scattered on the track. Either that or just think of the Crash Nitro Kart that I'm playing on the GBA right now. But as you can see right there, our TNT crate upgraded to a Nitro, which is even worse than a TNT, because whereas with a TNT crate, it basically bounces on your head, and then you have to jump repeatedly until it basically falls off. However, with a Nitro crate, the moment you run into it, you take damage, and that could heavily slow you down, so you do not want to hit that. You don't even want to hit the TNT crates, because having to slow down just to jump to get it off is a pain in the arse. Regardless, Crash Cove is... Think of the Mario circuit, the Luigi circuit, pretty much every beginning track in Mushroom Cup of Mario Kart. That's basically what this is. Now this track can be a little difficult if you're not too familiar with playing a Crash racing game. But regardless, it's pretty straightforward, pretty basic, bare bone. It's rather boring, but it's got a beautiful scenery, so I'll give them that. Alright, first race done. We have unlocked a new skin, heck yeah. On Nintendo, oh, I don't have a Nintendo account on this account. I'm not getting a Nintendo account on this account, so no Wumpa coins rewarded for me, unfortunately. Let's go to the award ceremony.
Congratulations! You win a trophy! You can go faster through turns by power sliding. Press the power slide button while performing a hard turn.
And with that, we got ourselves a new sticker. Not to mention, we're going to be unlocking a lot of stuff as we progress throughout the story, so I'm not going to skip through them as much as I would like. I would like to showcase these. Also, this is a golden egg of sorts. I have no idea how to get that, to be perfectly honest with you. I think it's something good, but obviously it's something good because it's golden, but I have no idea how to get it, so regardless, we're just going to go into the next race, which is actually over here by the bridge. I skipped it like a freaking ninny, and this is going to be the last race that I do in this video because I want to keep these videos rather short, but not too short. That way you guys can actually have some entertainment. Ruse Tubes, let's go! Wow, this is actually my first time watching the entirety of that cutscene and just seeing the little starting line right there. Just pop up. Oh, I didn't get my speed boost. Yes, Tiny will get trophy indeed. God, I love Tiny and his little voice clips. There's sometimes when he drops an item, like, yeah, just drops an item in general, he'll be like, Tiny has gift! And for some reason, that just has me dying every freaking time he says it. And the fact that his name is Tiny, and he's just this freaking massive character is... I think that's the point of the joke, you know, him being massive and his name being Tiny. It's just... they knew what they were doing when they made this guy. Also, shortcut! Not really shortcut in a way, but there is something about this track that I would like to make note of. As you guys probably saw in the cutscene, they have a portrait of someone. As you can see right there, there's a portrait of this psychotic-looking dog right there. What could that mean? Well, I'm not really hinting at a boss, but he could be the boss of this world, and this might be where we have to race him. Also, this track is another pretty easy, pretty basic. I mean, it's the first world, so all the tracks are going to be pretty easy. Well, not all of them. I know one of them, the next one that we're going to go up against, is kind of rather difficult, but still, I'm not going to take the shortcut because I didn't have enough speed. Gotta go fast. I have seen some speed runs of this game, and holy crap, how those people, or yeah, how those players manage to keep their speed throughout the entirety of this race is beyond me. Granted, practice does indeed make perfect, and they put hours upon hours, hundreds of hours, into perfecting the video game that they're trying to speedrun. And it boggles my mind, honestly. I can't even find the words to comprehend right now. I just don't know what to say. I'm just watching the speedrun, and I'm all like, Jesus Christ. I thought I was decent at this game, but I say decent at the game as I run into a thingy. No, Neo Cortex, thank you. Oh, that could have gone better. I mean, it did go, you know, just, it went pretty well, so we're good. On to award ceremony.
Congratulations! You win a trophy! To get a turbo boost while power sliding, wait until the smoke from your exhaust turns black, then press the power slide button. If you wait too long, you'll hear a backfire sound and miss your chance for a boost.
Turbo boost, that's what it's called. Oh, gotcha. Ooh, Team Bandicoot wheels, but we are not on Team Bandicoot. We are on Team Neo Cortex, as I am tiny, as I am evil. So, I think that's going to do it for this very first episode of our brand new series of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Thank you everybody for joining me on the very first episode. Next time we're actually going to finish up this world. Well, not really finish up this world. We're going to compete in this next race right here, which I believe is called Mystery Sewers. Let's find out. Mystery Caves. I have the mystery part, right? So we're going to finish up Mystery Caves, and maybe, just maybe, we might be taking on a boss race. So, I hope to see you guys back in the next one, and stay fresh, everybody.